Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Nikki, thanks for coming. ET, appreciate it. Tommy J, how are you? Hopefully you'll be awake. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I can't. What did I go to bed? Maybe 9 o'clock, 9:30 last night. So, but as you can tell, I'm sort of camping. I'm about 10 minutes from the house. It it was a good night. The air conditioner's still running. 25. I've got 28 and a half or so is max on the batteries. It's a 24-volt system, and when it gets down to about 24, that's pretty much the end of the batteries. It's at 26 now, and it's been running since about 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So I got no complaints on the solar systems. Working great. I cooked. I brought my favorite egg pan from home. All right, perfect eggs. I was a cook when I was a kid, so I flipped 9 million eggs at Dupar's, if anybody's familiar with that small chain in the San Fernando Valley or outside of Los Angeles. Anyway, when I was a kid, I cooked. So I brought that, but at the bottom, I have gas at home. This is convection, electric. So I got up this morning. I bought a new drip coffee maker, had real coffee, and now I remember what I was missing with drip coffee compared to maybe I shouldn't have had it. I bought this Italian roast. I thought I was buying beans, but it's already ground. But it was excellent. Dark roast coffee. Had it in my self-mixing mug, and it was good. So I really been taxing the batteries, I guess is what I'm saying. Hey Andrew, I watched you and Bobby this morning. I didn't see that. I guess he just put it out. So that was all right. The hamburgers were good. They look good. I might have to try it. I shouldn't, but maybe I will. So I really taxed the batteries this morning. So I had the damn thing on there, and all I had was I was gonna make a big full breakfast, 2 eggs, potatoes, and bacon. And I said, you know what? I just don't feel like it. So I made a couple pieces of toast and 2 eggs. And I mean, I was trying to hold it flat on there, and I got it to semi heat. Half hour later, I whipped out this and this. I saw sitting up in the deal next to the stove. Sure enough, took that pan, heated up the bottom of it. Those eggs got nice and flipped them, and had a couple of eggs. So I just didn't want to go outside and pull out the thing. I want to do it. I bought almost 4,000 baht worth of food yesterday that'll probably go bad, but I bought a big thick steak and some salmon, which I had the salmon sushi last night. It'll be on the little video. Hey Dana, how you doing? Yeah, I know. It's amazing. That's right. It's the coffee, man. I ordered. I looked at it and I was going to get a French press and get all this crap and I was really. I'm gonna. Dana's a. This was really good. Hold on a second. I don't know what it is, but it's an Italian roast, dark roast. It's really good. I was really surprised, or maybe it's been so long since I had some real coffee that anything would have tasted good. But it tasted pretty good. But yeah, I know it was pre-ground. I did buy a grinder, not a hand one, an electric one, and because I'm set up like I got 1,000 watts on the roof here, and 2 big giant 24-volt lithium-ion batteries. Like I said, my air conditioner's been running it'll run over 24 hours, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get a bunch of sun, so I might have to whip out the generator. I did bring the 2,200 watt quiet generator, and I had my electrician make up all the right plugs for this trailer, and we'll see. And for those that were, I haven't really, yeah, I was, yeah, 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 you sure do. But Grays, got rain. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Logan? Um, So if you guys are up on Buddy, the puppy lab, basically a lab and golden retriever. If you guys didn't see this one, let me see, where am I? If you didn't see this one from a couple days ago, oh, he's a good dog. But here's the latest. My wife sent me from the other night. I was still there, so 2 nights ago. Here's his latest episode. Of course, I have cameras all the way around my house, but here's the latest. It's pretty quick, but here it comes. But he's pretty freaking amazing. There you go, more than yeah, and if I get sunshine, like not during rainy season out here, and I'm under a bunch of trees where I'm parked, it's just 10 minutes from my house. It's basically my first little solo deal in the trailer. I really dig the trailer. The trailer's awesome. My new truck's awesome, but it as long as I get sunshine the next day, I could go indefinitely with running, and I keep it at 25, 24, and nice and cool. I've got a little USB fan over here. No problems at all. Now going outside, I don't want to go outside. But I have taken it to Ubon at the new house build, and now I don't know if you watched the new video, if anybody watched it, but they poured about 100,000 baht worth of freaking concrete. It was way more concrete than I wanted, but I think it was Tim T&W said it looks like a landing strip for an airplane, but it's perfect. It's good. It's good. So we'll see. But I like the CT. I just took it out. Just got my license plate. With that bar rack hitting your ass. No, I put I just have the one seat, and I bought. I don't know if you can. I don't think I have any pictures of it. I bought that honeycomb deal, and I put it on all the bikes. I put it on my Forza. I have a Himalaya now, and the CT. The only one I didn't put it on is a Snoopy. I just use that around town. But I'll tell you what. Normally in my old age, I could ride an hour. That's all I'm going to ride anyway, because I'm going to pull over and get some water or whatever. And it usually my ass will start tingling 20 minutes in, 30 minutes, and then I tough it out 45 in an hour. I could drive the hour, no problem. And it's they're like, I don't know, $10. They're cheap, and they're honeycomb, and they're like a gel. And it fits perfect on the CT. It's almost exactly the same size as the seat. And all it does is you lift the seat up, put it on there. It's got two deals that, what is it called? I don't know, Velcro. And put it back down. That's it. So it took 10 seconds, but I like it. Yeah, big giant different. I didn't realize it, where I come from, if you're riding rigid and stuff that vibrated back in the 70s, and if I got caught having some kind of comfort under my ass, I would have been in for a bunch of misery, But I dig it, and like I said, I don't care anymore. I enjoy two wheels. Doesn't matter to me what they are. Like I said before, it could even be electric. That'd be all right. I might try that. The next bike that I've got my eye on, besides buying the Harley, although I put that 300,000 into the solar that's on the Surin house. And if you haven't watched the little Surin deal, I finally went up on the roof and took a little video, and you see the backyard from up there. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it's 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag, but I'm going to put the little I think I'm gonna try buying one of those pellet pizza ovens, Dana. That they're like, I don't know, it's like 6,000 baht, and I figured I'd just try it. And even if I decide to build something up there, which I have to find out if it'll take the weight and whatever, I'll take it with me and bring it to Ubon. And when I have something there, I'll cook them there. But the stuff I've seen on these pellets are pretty cool, man. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but we'll see what they. I'll see how they. Obviously, when I get it, I'll do a video. I think I have one of my seats inflatable for. Yeah, it. Nidnoid, she didn't want to go anywhere on the bike. She didn't want me going anywhere. Even though I told her, and pretty much in my brain, I'm not going to die on a motorcycle. I might get hurt, but I'm not going to die. But yeah, I'll probably get it because I got so many flipping things going on, man. I will build one eventually, but now I just until I get the Ubon house. I don't know if you've seen any of those videos. It's getting close. It's going to be done in a month, so they'll have that whole house done. It's in square footage rise under roof, probably 2,500 square feet. 5 bedroom, a 1 bedroom apartment across the back. I designed it on a napkin. It's just a Thai style. I explained it before. Those Thai styles that start out real high in the front. And then I made it 4 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. So everything, all the rooms are either 4x4. My bedroom's 4x6.5 or something, with an ensuite. And but it's basically 5 bedrooms, 3 baths with a kitchen, but nothing. It's no granite, no nothing. But they're amazed in the village. I mean, they're like happier than shit that I put a bunch of a bunch of people to work there. And I'm not sponsored by, but they're pretty good. It's got a little bit of an aftertaste, and I'll probably get tired of it in a while. But it's a blueberry lemon, sugar free for all you people out there that got sugar problems. But it's not bad. Something different. Yeah, that I will build one. And I was watching your channel the other day. I didn't pop on or anything. And I saw that Uncle Craig was on there saying he's going to build a pizza oven. So you might be able to get pizza wherever you go in Thailand. Yeah, one of the guys said it looked like a landing strip. But when I started thinking about it, when I did the video or when I did something afterwards, I said, actually, if we have a big gathering there, because across the back there's going to be a covered parking that's 7.5 by 10.5 meters covered at the very end of that driveway that I haven't put in yet. And it right now the house is almost 1.9. So I think I was hoping I could do it for 1.5 million, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But all the labor's already paid for, or I have it in an account, and basically I got the breakdown on it, like for almost dollar for every dollar that I spent, or every baht that I spent on that house. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, if we have a big thing along that driveway, you could park cars all the way, 20, 30 cars all the way up to where the covered parking is going to be, and still have room to drive in or whatever. So I need a what? A plane and a pizza road trip. Yeah, from oven to oven. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't Craig? I was watching your live stream for a couple of minutes. And it was in between a bunch of crap that I had going on, and I could almost swear that I saw Uncle Craig's deal there, talking he wants to build one. So got to run. All right, Dana, I appreciate it. You have a good one. And one of these days we'll get together on that small CC bike trip. The 125 I really like. God, I don't know, Andrew. I'm gonna say that property's got to be. Well, the house is what, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The house is 20 meters. So I'm going to say it's over 40 meters from the back of the house to where the driveway stopped. And then across the front, they ended up putting 3 meters instead of one it's supposed to be. And then because I paid for the side deal, because I made arrangements on that deal, paying everything, beforehand, or me paying material, and they gave me a labor price. They added that, and then they added another one and they made it when you're going up in the front of the house, it's got a wider entry to it. And it made sense. He said you can pull a car in there now, empty whatever you want, a truck, unload stuff, whatever you want to do, and then back out, and you're always on concrete. So it'd be nice, because the 2 times or 3 times that I had the trailer there, it was stepping out into, this thick of mud, and I didn't dig that. But I would say it's over 40 meters, and it's thick. I think it's 10 inches thick. But it's just got the one steel. But all the stuff that I've had done here in Thailand on the driveway stuff, they've done with mesh. A lot of obviously the structural steel has been rebar and all that, but I haven't had any problem with it. I don't have any cracks or anything in the Seren place. Hey, Andrew or Andy, how you doing? Hey, Maui. Hey, Ted. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's running over budget. I think I was being a little optimistic at 1.5, but it's probably going to be right at 2, maybe a little bit under 2. Right now, I think the only thing that I've got to come up with is probably some smaller stuff. Oh, we don't have enough concrete to finish the tile, to set the tile. I need 2 more plugs, another, 200 baht or whatever. And then the back one, I've already paid for the labor, or made a deal on the labor for the covered parking deal. In fact, if you don't mind, Andrew, either send me a message if you don't want to say it on here. How much did it cost you to get your deal with concrete and steel or whatever it was, concrete roof and the roof? I'd be curious. He hasn't given me a cost on material yet. He already gave me a cost on labor. I think I paid 30,000 baht for the labor for the whole thing. That includes the, tractor work, the foundations for the concrete posts, the concrete slab, the structure, metal structure for the roof, and the roof. I don't know if I did good or not. We'll see. And he hasn't given me a price on how much that's going to cost yet. But I'm guessing it's going to be close to 60,000. I don't know. I have to figure it out. He hasn't given me the price on that. I've been there once before. To the hamburger. Okay, were you talking about the hamburger? And Logan, did you see the little deal, my couch deal that I have in my man cave? I think I don't know if I said going great or I said Logan. But I didn't measure it, but it's not that long. I mean, it's like 6. I can lay on it, so it's over 6 foot. I'm going to say it's like 6'3" maybe. Yeah, but it's comfortable. You could sleep no problem on it, and it folds up and it sits nice too. Because I know that you had mentioned a couple of times behind you in the live stream you wanted to put in something that could fold out into a bed, and that one's pretty cool. You and Bobby found it. Yeah, it looks like it, huh? It was good. I'm gonna have to try it because I keep bitching that there's not. Well, the Big Cheese, the Slive hotel, their restaurant's pretty good. Yeah, and mine could be that too. Like I said, the labor was 30. So them to come back with I'm imagining the concrete's going to be one truck, so it's probably going to be 11 grand, maybe a little more in concrete. And I think each one of the posts cost me, for the house, they were longer. Obviously, these are going to be a little bit shorter, or quite a bit shorter, 2,000 or 2,200. So let's say they're even if they're 2,000, it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,000. So we're up to 23. Maybe I get in a pretty good deal. I don't know. I can't remember how much the roofing is or the steel's going to be. Steel's kind of expensive, but I'm maybe 50, 60,000 in material. So 60, 70, 80, 90. So under 100. So that's probably fair. They're fair. It's family, you know. They got to be halfway fair, right? Or I hope anyway. So I don't know how long we've been. Only 22 minutes. I don't really have a bunch of stuff. I'm in here. I haven't went outside. I haven't set up the table out there. I haven't pulled out the barbecue. I haven't gotten the barbecue out of this truck. I've got this awesome chair for people that are larger and doesn't necessarily have to be fat. I mean, you could be, 6'10" like Robert or something, and still be at a good weight, which he is. But this chair will take I don't know. You have to see the chair. It'll be in the video. The chair is awesome. I used it in Ubon, and I got it off of Lasada. Yours was 2. They'll have to. It could be, and it might be. So it's probably going to be in that same range. Dave, yes, I dig the couch, the whole building setup. I need a twin size. If it folds out like yours, we could use the desk if we're. Yeah, I'll measure it. I don't know off the top of my head what twin and double and queen and all that is, but I can throw a tape measure on it the next time I'm at the house. I'd like to get one for my yard too. Yeah, and what did I pay for that? 150,000? Can't remember. What is that, like $5,000? I think I paid for that building, and that was, I had to pour the slab and stuff and all that stuff. But I think that was delivered and craned into place, and it was a little bit extra because I put that door in under the stairs, which eventually I'm going to move the racing deal back a little bit. Go ahead and take the TV off the wall, give that to the kids in Bangkok, and then have enough room with at least with the couch up in the sitting position. Walk through there and go in there, and there's going to be a bathroom outside and a shower. That way, if somebody comes, they could actually crash in there if they're, a couple don't want to hang out in my house or whatever. It'll work out because I've got the virtual reality, the VR headset. It works awesome, and it's got the little hand deals, and you can click and see everything. You can do everything from within that. I don't need a TV, so I'll probably do that. I just took it around the corner. Like I said, I've been having I feel pretty good today. I gave myself the shot last night, which I've done 3 times now, and that was interesting. Not a big deal. I mean, the needle's only this long, but I didn't want to go. My wife, she's smarter than me. Are you sure with all the problems that are going on, you want to get 10 hours from home, 10 hours from your doctor, or 10? And I said, yeah, you just hate it when you're right. But she's all right most all the time. So this is the same place that if you've seen part of that tent camping that I did with the air conditioned tent, same place. It's about 10 minutes from my house. It's her boss's property, and she's anytime I want to come over there and do whatever test or dry runs on stuff or whatever, she's game. So I said, I still want to go away by myself and check out everything, get a good, this is 24 hours easily on the batteries. Not a problem. Like I said, I'm still at 26 degrees. If I get any kind of sun today, I'll probably run the generator maybe for an hour or 2 this afternoon because I've never had it hooked up to the generator. So I'd like to hook it up. So we'll see. But I'm just 10 minutes from my house. Hey, James, how you doing? Everybody's saying hi. Not too many people today. Everybody's probably. I did one yesterday for Trailer Trash Thailand, which this is playing on Trailer. Oh, look, it still says Trailer Trash Thailand. I forgot to change that. But it I plan it on all three. I don't know what happens, but it goes there. No one you can't, no one's there. I mean, there's only 8 people here, so but yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to do the vlog. Like I already did and set up the tripod and put some cameras out for me driving it in and backing it down, and I didn't do any of that. But I will take it out. I've got all my cameras here, so I will test out, especially my mirrorless. I want to do some footage with that. Right now, I'm charging my. For some reason, I can't find my other 3 batteries for my GoPro, so I'm charging it in its little case there, and I'm going to set up. I'll put the awning out. I will, like I said, set up the table, pull out the barbecue. But it's not the barbecue, but the cooktop, because that's gas. And then I bought a little round barbecue with a lock deal with a handle. It's small. You don't know which way to go. It's small. But when it opens up, both sides you can cook on. But I forgot to get charcoal, so I got to get some charcoal or find some wood around here that I think I can burn in it. And I bought that steak. I'll probably cook that tonight. And I'll probably have the salmon again. So I don't want that to go bad. And I don't know. I don't know what the steak is going to be what I'm looking forward to. And it was 400 baht. 400 baht, and it's grass fed Australian, I think. But we'll see. I'm here listening since the end of. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate it. But it's been fun. I was relaxed. Refrigerator, everything's working good. Bathroom's working good. I'm gonna take a shower here in a minute. I got to turn on the propane and take a nice warm shower. But I like the showers better than at home. I got to do something. I bought that freaking space age deal. And the funny thing is, in the Thai Wazadu in Ubon, they had one marked down to like 10,000 baht, the same exact one. So my wife looking at me, I go, no, I just want a regular shower. I got to step in and out of that, and I'm old. I'm trying to get better. I feel pretty good now. I think the sugar deal is pretty close, and like I did say, this is new to me. Blueberry lemon, sugar zero, Schweppes, and it's not bad. And I'm not drinking another cup of coffee this morning. I've been out of the loop for 8 weeks. I have to catch up. Yeah, Andy's been traveling. And again, if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to any of the people on here that have channels. Going Grays too to Logan and Jamie's channel. We'll see. But I'm really happy with the U-Bahn house. We bought a fancy entryway tile that I probably spent not a bunch of money on, 5,000 baht. They went on sale. It was like 9. And one of the corners of the deal's got a little bitty chip in it, and it's 6 fancy tiles that are going to be right inside the door. I know you guys saw that, and I don't know if everybody saw. Did you guys all see Bear the Wonder Dog? Did everybody see that his video? This is the one from the other. This one's real quick. Little ones. He's gonna be an absolute. He's gonna be a good dog. He's gonna be a good one. He already said hello. Yeah, it's all right. Be in Sisaket. Is that how far are you from Sisaket, Kenny? I think from Sisaket to the house going through Ubon is about hour and a half. I think. I don't know. One of these days we'll have to. We'll be by the time you get here, I'll figure out where you're at, and then when I'm out there, I will check it out permanently. I like that word. And that's cool. And if you guys aren't subscribed to, I know it says Trailer Trash Time. maybe maybe that's why people are checking in and going, "Who the hell is that? What's that?" But 1 hour straight south from Sisaket. Okay, we got to be close. I mean, it's got to be close. It's within an hour, I think. Um, but whatever, regardless, we'll have to meet up for sure. And like I said, I'm pushing 1.9 now. So I'm already what 5, 6, 7, 4 over, 400 over. But like I said, just the concrete was what was the concrete? 65 and like 80, 89, almost 90,000 baht, I think, for that runway. But like I said, I'm going to put a cover on the door over the door that goes into the kitchen so that my wife can, whoever can pull up to that door and be under some kind of a cover there. So if it's raining, they can unload food into the house and then go and park under the covered parking. And then on our side, there's going to be a 3x6 alongside of the pond, 3 meter by 6 meter that'll be covered patio, and probably with a fan, like kind of like what we have in Surin. Yeah, the major cost is going to be that back one, and for material, like I said, the labor's I've already paid for, so it's going to be whatever the materials are. So it'll probably be I'm hoping it's going to be under 100. My guy is already repricing. Yeah, imagine that. And they all want work. Like I said, they're jumping up and down, and I know they're not making a bunch of money on this build, but everybody's working. Everybody's getting a day's pay, even if it's not the exact day pay that they want. I don't know. I was a flat boom. Here it is. What was it? I had to go back over it. It was 300 to 400, under right about $500,000, a little under $500,000 for all the labor. So they're not, knocking the world dead, I wouldn't imagine, but they're happy as hell to have the work. Same when I was building the house here in Surin. These people came out, and it was during COVID and all that shit. They were happy to be working, So the Bottle Temple. Okay. Yeah, that was the one. That was the one I've got to tell my wife, the Bottle Temple you guys are close to. I keep on forgetting. Let's see. So I don't know. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not even going to go. I'm not going to go that long, I guess. I don't think anybody's asking any questions. So I will, with a couple of things hey, Stuck. Thanks. Good morning to you. I appreciate it. I will measure the couch for you, Logan. And I don't know, are you doing a live stream anytime soon, or did I miss one? I thought that you were going to do one on Friday, but I didn't. I don't even know what day it is today. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday, I think. Made out of beer. Huh. I gotta ask my wife. I'm playing with my new toy, a Google Watch. Amazing. Even I bought. I forget the name of the one that I bought. It's not on now. It's somewhere here. I got to figure out where it is. It tells me to get up and walk around, and it's not an Apple. I bought my wife the Apple Watch. She's been wanting an Apple Watch since I met her, And she got the 14, but on her birthday, on that little video I did, I got it. She loves it. But mine, she has to charge that Apple Watch every day. Mine, I charge, it goes for like 2 weeks. And I forget the name of it. It's a decent, it's not like just some piece of crap. It's a decent watch, and it tracks all that stuff, but it doesn't answer your phone, and but it does give you messages and that kind of stuff if you link it. But I like it. It gives me my steps. It gives me everything. And it might be Google. It might be Google too. I don't know. It probably is. If it's not Apple, it's Google, right? Okay, so you're going to be doing one on Friday. What time around the globe, if you want to put it in there? Go ahead. Not a bunch of people here, but there's 10 people here. He had a beer house. Houston. Ron, make it. Hey, brother. How you doing? Glad you could make it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm having fun. I almost bought. See, I don't have a clue here in Thailand when you can buy alcohol. And when I went yesterday, I didn't have. I mean, I had 3 bags as it was on that Scoopy. I barely got it home or to the trailer. I was going to buy a couple of wine coolers, just to have a little. And they had the black sheets across the deal in Tops. I ended up going to Tops. I was going to go to Big C, but I went to Tops. Yeah, there you go, Andrew. Friday, 7 p.m. ish. So Saturday morning Thai time. Okay. I'll be around somewhere. I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I'm going to hang at my house with my wife. You feel like Dick Tracy? Yeah, I forget I wish I could remember the name or even what I did with it. I might have left it at home. I thought I brought it. It was raw salmon. I was in Tops, and they had a bunch of cubed stuff, so I made the little spicy low sodium soy sauce, that little hot deal. I made it on one of the videos before. It's like a teaspoon of mayonnaise, the salmon, sesame seed, green onion, the whole thing, and fish eggs, the orange eggs, and a little bit of sesame, hot chili oil and hot sesame oil. It was good. It wasn't a lot. It was, like the size of my fist, maybe. But it was good. I'll probably have it for lunch, so don't go bad. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But I got the steak, so I'll probably have, because I will film this time making the salmon. I didn't film it last night. I was tired, cranky. I said I've been cranky. I got to figure out why. So I've got that. I've got hamburger, which I'll make for a lunch. It's a hamburger patty with some ketchup on it. That's it. I bought 2 small bags of salad. Probably have that with the steak and probably with the hamburger. Tomorrow morning I will cook the full breakfast. 2 eggs over medium and 2 pieces of toast, hash browns, and bacon, which isn't good for me, but I want to do it anyway. Kenny leaving? All right. Have a good one, Kenny. But that's pretty much. I think I have a couple of little fish fillets too. Probably ought to cook those up. Maybe I'll cook those for lunch. And I was just going to cook those kind of Mediterranean style. I don't have any rice or anything now. I was supposed to pick up rice. I didn't do that either. But I can always go out. I've got the Scoopy. I've got the truck. It's not like I'm trapped here. Plus, I want to go home and get the CT. Only reason I took the Scoopy to the market, it's got that big 45 box on the back and didn't have anything in it, or very little. The CT is got it full of shit, and I didn't feel like taking it out. Poached eggs. There you go. Probably better than what I'm going to have tomorrow. Yeah, I had 2 pieces of toast and 2 eggs. And like I said, I brought my pan from home, but the convection electric cooktop. There's only one burner, and this is a, I only used it on gas, so they know not to wash it at home, even though it's non-stick. And I mean, the old ones, the egg pans in the day, I had to sit there and rub salt in them and season them, and I mean, it was a pain in the ass, and we never washed them. And I ended up, after 25, 30 minutes of trying to hold the pan exactly on there, I got it to, it was still, still not cooked. And I saw this hiding in the cupboard above me. And I put that on there and got that underneath that pan, boy, and it just, boom, and it was 2 seconds, I was done. That's probably what I'll do tomorrow, because outside I'll probably do the bacon and the hash browns. And then inside I'll just, I guess I could take it out there and put it on that burner and put it out. I don't know. I like the watching cooking deals. That's why I'm doing it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. But the steak I'm going to put on the barbecue, I'm going to either find the wood here or buy some charcoal somewhere. I just as soon use a charcoal, but whatever it is, I'll do it. And I'll use that little barbecue deal I got. Yeah, I got to get a cast iron for here, for the trailer. My wife bought me some real nice stuff. It was all the stuff that we had bought from Thai Wazadu and this and that. She got all these vouchers and everything, and she bought me a nice saucepan and a little pot and a bigger one. So I got pretty much, and they're nice pans, real nice pans. Thick. It's hard here in Thailand to find a good pan. If you don't have a pan that's got a good thick bottom, they warp, they freaking hot spots, and they suck. And I like cooking with gas. Electric sucks. But like I said, I taxed the batteries this morning. They were at 26.1, and then I left on my inverter on all night because I had it plugged into my Wi-Fi and I was using that. I'm on that hotspot thing, and I was charging the laptop and the iPad back where I sleep, and I wanted the internet, so I left that on all night. I think I had it up to 27. Ended up turning. It was a little bit cool, but with my shirt off, and then it was fine. And then I take the little USB, I think it's 10 or 12-inch fan that has lithium-ion batteries in it too. And there's plugs right on the ass end of the bed there. Put it there, blow it over me, and I had to put a little blanket on. It was it was pretty cool. I slept decently, as good as I do at home. Things are great. I've been working a lot more than normal and expected. We expected 4 years, 1 month, 16 days. Who asked you? I didn't see who asked you. That's Andy. So 4 years, 1 month, 16 days. God bless you. Like I said, man, if you can do it, if you can physically swing it. And Thailand is a place to at least come to. You might get here and just say, God, this place sucks. I can't believe that those words would come out of anybody's mouth. When you can go and, I think I'll just kind of kick back and, me and Jamie will just float from here to here. We'll rent this place for 6 months, and that's $400, $500 a month. Oh, what'd you get? Oh, a nice 1-bedroom on the 26th floor with a 180-degree view over the water. Fully furnished. All we did was bring 3 suitcases, and to be able to do that, where are you going to do that? No place that I know of. Maybe Colombia. A lot of I guess there's countries out there, but I don't particularly care for the governments. In some of the bordering countries to Thailand, I don't. Now, I know we had a change here in Thailand to a new prime minister, something like that. I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent. I haven't asked my wife yet because I don't know. But the government here, I mean, I think they're they're fine. Costa Rica, I like too. There was a female president when I was there. They don't have an army. It's a pretty safe place. I never felt in any danger whatsoever in Costa Rica or here in Thailand. Now, like I said, I haven't been out at 3 a.m. on some back streets in Bangkok, but any other place that I've been, I felt good. Speaking of Midnight, are they still in Bond? That's good. No, they're back. She was here last night. She dropped off the tile. She ended up staying Sunday pretty much all day. She didn't get home until 10 o'clock at night because they were pouring that driveway. And it was really weird. She had to sit there with cash and pay for each truck as they came in. I said, maybe you look shady to them, baby. I don't know. I know if it was me, they probably would have said, yeah, we want you there with cash. So she was there the whole time, but no, she's back. We wanted to visit Thailand next December, but I'll likely be in Poland. Okay. So we're shooting for 2025. Cool. Yeah, and you know what? I'm kind of curious. I know that you'll do videos. I've heard a bunch of good things about Poland. Is that weird or not? As far as living there, cost of living and stuff like that. So maybe we'll get or I'll get a firsthand, or if you're watching Going Grays, I'll get a good idea. Because I didn't know anything about Korea either until I started watching Logan. So, yeah, I was going to go. Probably good I didn't go. I wasn't in a good frame of mind. It was right after she passed away. And I was going to, so maybe I'll go, before I go to Thailand, maybe I'll go to Colombia and blow it out, or the Dominican and blow it out. And a couple of my friends said, no, probably not a good idea. So I came to Thailand, which I'm glad I did. Where's it? I'm going to Egypt. Now that's someplace, boy, I'd like to go. And that's a bucket list deal for me. I have been infatuated with Egypt since I was 10, or as long as I can remember. Anything that came on the TV that was the pyramids, or Geraldo Rivera, whatever I could watch on the pyramids, I watched, because it totally intrigued me about how they lived back then. It was I don't know. I've always been infatuated with that. Maybe someday I'll make it there, but I doubt it. Now, I don't know what it's like there. My mom went because she went to Jerusalem, and she's a big Catholic, and walked the steps of Christ or whatever. She loved it, but it was an okay time. And then right after that, it was like, no, probably shouldn't come to Egypt and stuff. But obviously, if you're going, it must be okay. Yeah, I heard a couple people say the same thing, Ron. They liked it. Pricing too wasn't so much. I mean, they liked Poland, but what made it more appealing, like most people, your dollar stretches more, and that's what I heard about Poland. But it'll be cool to get a firsthand opinion from Logan. Yeah, not so much anymore. Yeah, I think so, because they had all the cartels and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Like, same thing with, I mean, Mexico is dangerous every day of the week. It just depends on. My cousin drove down there twice, down Baja, pulling a boat. Insane. He's a year young, not even 6 months younger than me. And I told him, you're absolutely freaking crazy. But I mean, I went to places that they said don't visit. It was a while ago. Went to, my thing was, if they don't want anybody to get hurt. In other words, that's why you see young kids with M16 standing around, different areas and stuff. It's not good. They make their money off of people coming into Mexico, whether it be on cruise ships or, flights in or whatever. They don't want, 8 Americans killed, 9 Australian, that no, they're shot and their heads cut off and that kind of crap. They don't want that. So I mean, if you're in certain areas, they protect you pretty much. At least that's what I experienced. But they're dangerous. But yeah, you're probably right, Stuck. I haven't been. You know, I was gonna go. It would have been 10 years ago. No, yeah, almost like 8 years ago, something like that. And you know, it looked like a crazy ass place to go. So that and the Dominican. The Dominican was big because I was big into fishing and stuff, and they had a lot of fishing stuff, you know, there. So Ecuador, yeah, yeah. There's, you know, I don't know. I've been going to Mexico forever. Cabo San Lucas, fishing. I'm gonna say the first time that we went was maybe 81 or something. A long time. Like I said, if you've been to Cabo, there's one hotel overlooking the little the whatever the docks and stuff there, the Finisterra. That was the fanciest hotel there. Now there's like 200 of them that are 5-star crap. You know, blows them away. But it was the hotel, the best one there when we first started going. But I really liked it. But the fishing was the last time I was there was a long time ago. But the fishing seemed to, you know, drop off. They're overfishing it is what the problem is. Um, Best to do organized tour. Yeah, in Egypt. Yeah, too many scams there. That sounds about right. Hey, Les, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, please do. I just watched one of Les's videos this morning. He's got a bunch of houses on there in Rayong. Um, Reasonable, you know. And who wouldn't? I think the comment I put to Les is he was in there like going, you know, these nice beaches going, they're a little bit dirty and this and that, but they are kind of pretty. I'm going, yeah, they're horrible. Let me just get close to there. I'd give my eye teeth, but I'm here. But that would probably be along that area. If I wouldn't, I would probably be in that area. I think would be a good guess, or Pachuap Curicon. I think I like the beaches better in Rayong area along this side than over in Pachuap. But I like Pachuap too. So. But thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, Les. Hope everything's well with you and the wife. I've been to El Salvador. Armed guards everywhere. Yeah, again, like I said, these countries they're supported by tourism, and you know, like I said, if you know if stuff comes out every day that so many UK people died, they killed 20 Americans, they killed a bunch of Australians, they killed this and that. People aren't going to go, oh yeah, let's go there. You know, I mean that even happened a couple of times. With what was that one where that girl disappeared in the water in one of the islands? I can't remember. You know, a bunch of stories. Once that hit, I mean, their tourism must have went in the crapper. So, all right, Andy. Let's say hi to everyone. But he does great live streams. He's been here a long time, and he knows a lot of stuff about everything from Patea and the bar scene to living in Rayong to he's got and he's a good guy. So by all means, if you guys aren't, I know it says Trailer Trash Style in there. I can't believe I forgot. Subscribe to Les's channel. You'll thank me later. A lot of good information, and he's from Great Britain and from the UK, and he's got a see. Like when I talk about stuff, I always talk about back in the US because I don't know anything about the UK, and he's got everything pretty much down on the UK point of view. Because me, the only thing I could go off of, hey, yeah, come here if you're on Social Security and you've got a decent Social Security, you can retire here in Thailand, no problem, you know. But I don't know what they give in the UK, which Les knows everything. So, by all means, subscribe. You'll be glad and happy that you did. Venezuela. Well, there's a lot of places I'd like to go to too, but I don't know. I'm too old. I don't want to travel anymore. If I'm going to travel, I'll go back and see my kids and my grandkids. Just helped a lady buy a condo moving from San Francisco, and she feels safe living here. Yeah, I mean, I haven't. Have you ever felt unsafe here, Les? You were, you ran a bar and stuff like that over there, and I don't know. I've been in Pattaya and John TM. I never hung out in Bangkok. I just don't like big cities. But Pattaya back then before COVID was pretty and I felt fine. I never felt that something could happen, and I'm a pretty cautious guy. I mean, I kind of check my environment before I go anywhere, and I never felt threatened in any way. Let's see. Yeah, me neither. And that's good. And in case people are interested, the one thing I do know is if it's a Thai-owned condo building, and there's a certain percentage that they have to keep of Thais that own in there, you can buy it in your name and own it yourself as a whatever UK, German, French, US, Australian. I could go buy one and it'd be to Dave Clark. There's issues on property. I'm not going to get into that because you could start this and do that and have a business, and then the business can I don't know. If you're interested in that, go to a lawyer. You go to a lawyer before you do anything. Yeah, I felt more unsafe in the United States too. Same thing. But yeah, I've never felt threatened. I never put myself in any bad situations either. I mean, I could have easily. I was in Phuket too, and Phuket before pre-COVID was pretty hopping. I liked Kemala, that's why I went there, and that's where I was for 8 months. But as things worked out, I moved away. But I like the ocean, man. If I had my druthers, I mean, I was looking at that one of that house with the pool for 20. I think it got knocked down to 22,000 in the video, and from 25, 3 bedroom, 2 or 3 bath with a pool and everything, for what, 550 US dollars or something. I almost thought maybe I'll rent it for a year and just kind of go back and forth. And I thought about that before. Thought about buying a condo in that area, because you could buy one for 1.2, 1.3. You could buy a little 1 bedroom, not huge or anything, but with a view and close to the water. But that didn't transpire. And my wife said, "Oh, well, I said it's going to be yours." But she said, "Why? If you want to go there, just go there and stay in a hotel." And yeah, you're probably right. Again, I hate it when she's right all the time. But Ron saying same here, 5149. But she has a lawyer to, yeah, and as she well should. But yeah, is that what it is? 51. Yeah, there's still 6 people here. And I saw Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. You know what I just figured out? I went on with the 7, and I had it plugged in straight from the Wi-Fi via the Ethernet, so it wouldn't let me connect to the iPhone. The whole time I'm trying, and all of a sudden I look down and I go, "Son of a bitch!" I pulled it out, and it connected right up. The only reason that I got this thing was because, as you know, I thought I lost the 7, my wife's 7. So anyway, hey Nikki, are you still here, Les? If you are, I have I still have a question that I was in the middle of. He was talking as usual. Let's see. I think Les is still here because I have a question for you. I was curious. Let's see. You can't see. He has a blackout. Let's see. Let's see. Where did I go? Down to 20,000 now. Really, I didn't see that. Now maybe I'm thinking a little more. Maybe I can make a good deal for a year. Okay. But my question was, you had said 50-49 or something like that. What was that percentage again? Because what I would be curious about, if I bought in a building and everything was copacetic, we had the tied to Farang, what we needed, and then all of a sudden a Thai guy or a couple of Thai guys sold their places to Farangs and brought it out of kilter. Would you lose your condo? Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but that's what set in my brain. Now I'll drink after I was sitting there running. There was only 5 of you guys left. Yeah, so if a couple of Thai guys or something sell their condo to foreigners and it throws that percentage out of whack, do you lose your condo? Hey, Nick, you're awake. It's late there, right? I see. I see. So whoever owns that building keeps that in check. So if a Thai guy said, "I want to sell my my condo to this Farang," he couldn't. Correct. That makes sense. Okay, makes sense to me. So anyway, so the only reason that I got the router and that was because I couldn't find the 7. It was on my wife's side of the bed underneath for some reason. How it got over there, I don't know. Dog, cat, I don't know. But because this is actually as fast, if not a little faster than the card and the little Wi-Fi deal. Well, that's the first time I've only used it a few times, but that's the first time I had a problem with it. Okay, so they're responsible to keep everything in balance. All right, makes sense because you could, if they throw it out, you could be screwed. But and like I said, if you're gonna buy something, and like I said, it wouldn't be my first thing. Like I don't know if you go watch Les's new video and look at the houses and the prices on them, because the one for now 20,000. Because what is that? I don't even know. Let me see. Let me see. And thanks again, Ryan. Ryan sent me a little note saying you're offline. Approximately 20,000. Somebody's going to get it before I get done. Divided by 35, I think it is. $572. So 3-bedroom pool. I think he said it was 5 minutes from the beach. All sorts of shopping. There was macro, and there would definitely be something I would do if I was there. Because me, I would rather have more room. Of a bedroom, I could put whatever I want in. Plus, I'd have a bedroom for people that wanted to visit. So anyway, And there's only 4 of you guys left after my fiasco. So I think it's been an hour and 11 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming in. You guys are awesome. Slept a few hours, have a busy day, so I've been doing bits, walking, buddy, working. I need a holiday. Yeah, you do. Come to Thailand. Um, so again, thanks everybody. I'll remind everybody that my intro and outro was done by Richard of Richard Travels. Great guy. Hope everything's going good for you, Richard. And one last thing before I go, since Nikki's here, because I don't know if you saw my Wonder Dog. Did you see this? Uh, this my wife sent me from 2 nights ago, uh, right before I left here. I was there to be able to pull the table and everything out of the koi pond, but this one's quick. He's going to be fun. I got to spend more time with him. I want him to come on these camping deals with me, but he's just now starting to listen to me. So I will. I think he's going to be, and I got to teach. I don't want him taking a big. I mean, his craps are this big. I don't know about buddies, but it would probably wake me up out of a dead sleep. But he pretty much knows he's not supposed to go in the house. I put him out at night now in the yard, and that's when I'm a puppy. You want to put me outside here? I'm gonna do stuff to you. But he's gonna be a good one, I think. So we will. What else am I looking for? All right. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Richard, for the intros and the outros. I'm getting ready to play the outro here in a minute. I'm on the thing. Hopefully, the other ones will. I think I'm going to start. I don't know. I'd rather just use this one. I have unlimited on this one also. So unlimited on both. So between the two, but to lose in the middle of it and then lose it for 10 minutes, that's anyway. Thank you, everybody. If you're not subscribed and you're actually still watching, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And thanks everyone who has subscribed. You guys are great. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the next one.